What is wrong with my throat today? Alright, so we should be going. Yep, now we're live. We're live now. We're good. We're up. We are up.
There it is.
We are up. Okay,
I
great.
just want to make sure that I want to make sure that it's working. I'm turning the stream down. Oh
Okay, so just for context, everybody, we were. This is. Should we
my!
go?
I opened it up and just saw the thumbnail.
should we again go through everything that we were talking about before, like just like an abridged version of that, just so everybody knows
Yes,
what we were
quick
talking
fire.
about? All right,
Quick
so
fire, yes.
just to explain everything, I made a Doom comp for this guy,
And me.
a month ago, and it was good. It was good. I had fun with that, and when he played Doom Eternal, I decided to make a new one. Now, just a general note: both of those are going to be released on my channel at the same day, same time. What day did we
Sunday.
agree on? Sunday? Yeah.
I think we were originally gonna do tomorrow, but I just said let's push it back to Sunday.
Yeah, we'll push it back to Sunday. But we're doing
Yeah,
a
for
director's
our-
commentary today where I'm going to talk about some of the edits, and he is going to react to it because he has seen practically none of this. He's seen two clips
I saw
of
the
this.
intro. I saw the intro.
You didn't see. You didn't even see the intro. You saw a
I saw
clip
a
from the
snippet.
intro. You didn't see the
Yeah,
intro
exactly.
because the intro is longer than what you saw. But I'm pretty excited about this. This one has a couple changes from the last one. It's more consistently edited. It's just overall better and more concise. It's just better overall. You know, I hate to pat myself on the back here, but I think I did a pretty great job. And you know, we have the thumbnail up right now. And just to explain something else, actually, no, I'm gonna let you explain about the technical problems.
Yeah. So
You're better explaining it than me.
technical problems that we had. Yeah, the technical problems that we had. I streamed the entire game on 2 separate days on Twitch. I streamed it the day I got it. I only streamed up to the Doom Hunter fight because not only was I
Because
disappointed to have a night
someone
stopping-
just took over your stream.
well, that was like the secondary reason, but I originally wanted to end it off at the first boss fight anyway because I knew from what I heard there was multiple boss fights. So I was like, okay, I'll end it off at the first boss fight just so I can get that done because I didn't want to be up until 1 o'clock in the morning streaming it. And so I did that, and then I'm like, okay, I'll come back to it before I have to upload before those 3 episodes are uploaded. And then I come back, I go through the entire rest of the game, and I play it through all in one night, or all in basically one afternoon, evening.
It was a nightmare for
And,
you. I was there for a good chunk of it.
Yeah, I was dying a lot.
Just real quick, I'm sorry about my throat. I'm sorry I keep clearing it. I have no idea what's going on with my throat today. for the audience.
You're fine. Yeah,
It's for the
fine.
audience, not for
me
you.
as
You
well.
already know about this.
Yeah, but
I'm not sick. I don't know. It's weird.
yeah, during the streams at the time, I didn't get any notification that the streams were either getting cut or whatever like that. It's like, for
They just
example,
did.
for the Super Gore Nest episode, which is episode 4, the entirety of the final section of Super Gore Nest, like essentially putting in the keys inside of the Super Gore Nest, going into the generator room, turning on the generator, and then getting out of there. All of that was cut, and
Yeah,
that happened
and then-
for every subsequent episode out from episode 4 to 9.
Yeah, it was a bit of a
And there was-
nightmare, including for me
Yeah.
because I had to kind of edit around that. And there were certain parts that I wanted that just suffered huge amounts of damage.
Yeah, it's like
Now that's a
it's
lot of
perfect-
damage.
Okay, Phil Swift. Perfect example is there's a bit that I
Hi,
wish
Phil Swift here with new Flex Tape.
Flex stream and make sure your streams don't.
Yeah, flex stream. Make sure your streams don't break. Oh man, if I knew we were gonna make that joke, I would have put that in the comp. I would have put that in the
Oh my
comp if I
God.
knew that we were gonna do that. All right. Anyway,
fuck, okay.
continue. Go ahead. We need to finish so that
there
we can
was-
actually watch the comp.
Yeah, just the last thing is a perfect example of one of the things I got cut was probably one of the best jokes I've made in terms of bouncing off something that happened in the game. Samuel Hayden has the infamous quote that was meme to shit. You can't just shoot a hole into the surface of Mars. I then retorted with, "You dare underestimate my power, bitch." And then I was like, Matt's probably going to do something funny with that. And lo and behold, it got cut because Twitch likes to break everything, apparently.
And I was disappointed about that because I really wanted to see you fight against the Marauder. Because I'm willing to bet that it was so painful.
I struggled.
I can only imagine the commentary on that. Because I wasn't there. I didn't see it.
Okay. I was focusing hardcore because I was trying to figure out how he worked. I knew the idea of how he worked, but it's like, how do I do it?
Yeah. Alright, so I think we're ready.
Yep.
The Doom Eternal comp. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, actually, before we start, I am going to pause every time we talk, just so we're not talking over it. 3,
yeah,
2.
I don't need to put up... I was about to watch it on the stream. I'm like, wait, I have it on my phone right now.
Yeah, you have it on... you have this first... You can see it with me. You can watch it at the same time. It's kind of the point. All right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's time. We play some. As you guys know, who are watching this on YouTube, not long ago I did a playthrough of Doom 2016. There is not only a full
You can hear it, right?
campaign playthrough, but there is a
Okay.
compilation of the best moments and just funny bits from the campaign.
Quality content!
Of course, I had to put that clip in.
I'm going to...
I love that I love that as soon as you stop talking, the music just goes and stops. It worked so well, and I was just like, yeah.
I didn't even notice that because on my end I have to sound really low. For music-wise, which is very stupid of me. I think I ended up changing it anyway, but it's like, oh, I didn't even notice that. Now that you brought it up, it's like, wow, that really did work out.
Yeah, and it was right at the cut too, so it just worked super well. It's a great coincidence.
I can hop into Ultra and hit me right off the... Oh, no.
Now, you've seen this.
Against all evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce.
Actually, you did.
On my end, I didn't. I stayed silent throughout the entire...
You did. If I remember correctly, you talked like right at the very beginning, or so. No, you didn't talk over the narration. You talked over the opening cutscene.
Yeah, I tried to stop. I tried to basically talk when I wasn't during someone else talking. So it's like because I knew you got kind of pissed when I talked about it in the first.
I'm not mad about it in this case because I wanted to do something specific that I didn't tell you about. I kept a lot of secrets from you for this which was kind of the point. So you didn't know what I was gonna do, and I was planning this from the beginning.
Idea.
So
I had vague ideas that I was kind of like throwing out there in recording, like.
Yeah, and that bothered me. That bothered me.
Yeah, I was trying
like,
to do it,
hey, you should put in this clip, and I'm just like, don't insult me. I'm gonna put in my own clip.
Oh yeah, no, it's like I'm just throwing out ideas like that. Like if I'm basically doing it as like, okay, if I were to edit this, I put this in there.
I'm just messing. It didn't actually bother me that much. I'm just messing. I did use some of them, but not many.
Yeah.
Like there's a joke coming up that I'll talk about when we get there.
All right.
I'm trying to be as nondescript as possible.
Oh yeah, because you want to save it as a surprise. I
yeah,
understand.
But I love this intro. You'll see why in a second.
Only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
So I'm gonna let this play while I talk. I know I'm gonna be pausing every time I talk, but I might as well just talk over this. So a big problem with the last comp is that I just introed too much, you know, because we had the intro in the beginning when you hop down, and then we had the Doom logo, and then we had the Doom logo again. It was a whole bunch of shit, right? This time I made it only one, and I think I did a great job with this one.
Okay, I'd like to ask, is the frame rate thing from the recording, or is that just the playback? It's a little frame rate.
That's just streaming through Discord. It's perfectly fine on my end. So it's just a thing on Discord. You're getting like the worst version of this video broadcasted to you.
It looked kind of like a little bit like, not like skippy, but it looked like the frames were like 30.
It's just fine on OBS, and it's just fine on my screen. It is 30 FPS this time instead of 60. I actually rendered it at 1080 30 instead of 1440 60, which is what I normally do because this comp was a bitch to render. Like it was just
I can imagine
not having it. Like when you see the shit that I pull with this, you'll see why. You'll see
Yeah,
why.
I can imagine just from what you've at least been like not showing but telling me about it. I'd
Yeah,
imagine.
I'll show you the specific scene that caused the problems. It's actually coming up pretty soon.
Casualties range in the billions.
Yeah, I largely left the opening cutscene unedited right until the end. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there.
We must pray now, brothers. Pray that he is watching.
You know, before we get to the inside of the Fortress of Doom, I'm going to talk about one of my original ideas for this. Since I designed you a persona, I thought, okay, what if I get like a 3D model of him and like hack the game?
Track him over.
Yeah, track him over,
and-
or like edit the game so that he was in it. I decided that would be too complicated for me to do right now, so I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to do that, but I thought it would be really funny if I did.
Yeah, it would have been really fun. One of the things I plan on doing is once I get like a PC and like I'm actually able to run games, is I want to have him put into Gary's, just so that whenever we do something like TTT or like whatever, I basically am playing as my boy.
Yeah,
my
and I
baby
just realized
boy.
I still have to talk to Alex about that art. I haven't done it yet. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I was actually gonna ask you off stream about that, but it's like I didn't want to like
Yeah,
I didn't
I'm
want to
sorry.
like be like kind of like nudging you like hurry up, I need it. It's like no,
Yeah,
I was
it's-
just curious like what.
As you're aware, I've been working on other projects, which I'm not going to talk about for my audience just yet because that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler for a future
Oh, yeah.
video that I'm going to be filming today, actually. So, we're not talking about that one yet. But I've been working on a whole bunch of other shit, so I've kind of been lacking in other departments.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, you already told me, so it's like I'm not worried.
Yeah.
It's just like
Anyway, comp.
no need.
Please, anyone, if you can hear me, if you're out there.
There he is.
Attempting to acquire the Hellpriest signal.
Nearly 60%
What's-
of our
All
planet
right,
has
watch
been
this.
consumed by the invaders.
Oh god.
Now, I'm going to point something out really quickly. If you pay attention...
Planet has been consumed by the invaders.
So first of all, I had to track and mask that by hand.
Yeah, you can kind of see like right where the shotgun shells are like kind of fading out.
Yeah,
There's
like,
still
it's
a little
not-
bit of Bethesda Studios.
Yeah, it's not perfect
little
because
bit.
this was so hard to do. But what bothers me is, I'm gonna see if I can pause it. You saw that? There was like
A
a
little
frame of it, of it
Very-
that I missed.
yeah, a
I
frame,
don't know
yeah.
how that happened because when on the pre-render it was fine. On the pre-render it was
Yeah.
fine, but it got to the point that when this version was rendered, I was just so done with this project that I'm like, I am not re-rendering just to fix that. I'm just gonna fucking
Yeah.
leave it.
I will say this. Something if you want to stay at pause, something I will say is obviously if you play through the game once and you get a lot of the suit unlocks, the suit will work on a new save.
Yes,
So
you
if
can.
have,
You
like-
can do that in a new save, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, yeah. What's funny is I was using the
You were
Sentinel
using the
suit, one
training
that's-
suit, right?
Yeah, I was using that one. And obviously I'm doing the replay through the game for YouTube. I was gonna like originally take it off and use just the suit that comes with the game. I not only forgot, but I said fuck it, I want to use it anyway, and it actually stays in the cutscene. And I'm like, oh, that's really well done. I'm so glad they did that.
Yeah, it's neat.
Because
it's neat.
because I saw that there's like Twitch Prime rewards and there's like a Doom guy that's to make him look like he has a pot belly.
Yeah, I
and I'm
need to
like, oh
redeem
my
for that.
God.
I need to get that, and I got
saw
the
there's a
Doomicorn.
unicorn one.
I have that.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I've been
I saw that one. That
when
was
I play
fucking
the game.
hilarious.
That's the skin I'm playing with. It's great.
Yeah, I saw it on a because I was watching a lot of compilations of.
Dude, I use the most terrifying combination. I use the Doomicorn and the blood splattered super shotgun. So just imagine.
Super shotgun.
I know you do,
It's
but
really cool. I
just
don't
imagine
use
this
it.
like big beefy beast of a man running at you in a unicorn costume with a shotgun covered in blood. Imagine
You know what
how
reminds me of?
terrifying
You know
that
what
would
reminds
be.
me of? That visual, just in general, of a unicorn running at you. For some reason, I get the visual from Cabin in the Woods, because that's a thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my god, it's Chris Hemsworth's like first movie debut before Avengers came out.
Mhm.
And essentially all it is, it's just the horror movie cliche of like cabin in the woods, people come out to kill you. But it's
comedy?
like It's meant to be a comedy. Yeah, I fucking love that movie. It's probably my favorite movie in like modern day horror.
You know what?
Movie,
Speaking of comedy, have you watched Ghostbusters yet?
I haven't yet, and I need to fucking put time aside for that.
Damn,
I
watch
haven't been
it's
able
good. It's good. Watch Ghostbusters.
I actually, I will
It's
say
so
this, I
good.
did find I found the Blu-ray of it, so I'm gonna probably watch it.
You have the Blu-ray of it?
I found a Blu-ray of it online. And I
Oh,
bought
nice.
it for like $20.
It's a really good movie. You should really watch it. It's really good. I'm sorry I keep telling you that, but it's true. It's a good movie. Anyway, let's get back to the movie that I made. Well, it's not really a movie. It's not quite a feature-length film. It's close to it though. It's 42 minutes. And I am at.
That's the
actually,
average YouTube live stream.
Yeah, fair enough. Before we actually get back to it, I do actually want to mention the time because I realized I forgot to do that. This is shorter than the last one, but there's a reason for that. The last one was like artificially long. You know, if I consistently edited the last one, it would be like 20 minutes because like most of the length of the first one was made up of the Cyber Demon and the Spider Mastermind fights. That's what makes up the length of that one. This one is edited all the way through. So this one is technically longer if you think about it logically.
Yeah, that and what was that one fight? That weird fight that was like really weird, and it was
the guards before you
yeah,
get the crucible. Yeah, that one I did edit down because that one I hate that fight so much.
I hate that. I like the idea of that fight, but that fight was so annoying. I played through it again recently. I actually died like 3 to 4 times in that fight. I didn't.
Yeah, so did I. So did I, and I beat the Cyber Demon like right before that on Ultra in like one try.
Yeah.
And same with the Mastermind, I believe. If I remember correctly, I actually beat the Mastermind in one try too.
Yeah, in my own play time, I decided I bumped up my difficulty to. I think actually I did do Ultra Violence. I beat Cyber Demon, the first section of Cyber Demon, my first try. I died twice in the second half, and I didn't die once in Spider Mastermind, but most of my game time in that Ultra Violence save was against those guards. Those guards are a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah.
I don't want to say they're the worst boss fight I've ever done.
That would probably be the
Marauder.
Marauder.
But they were pretty difficult. Marauder, once I figured out how to fight him, he wasn't that hard.
Yeah. All right.
At first encounter, yes.
Jesus
I had to fucking...
We've been talking so long about this. We haven't even got through the intro yet. We've watched 2 minutes and 23 seconds of the comp. We need to actually continue.
Yes.
The target is marked, but
The signal will not hold for long.
For it is he that they fear, not man, or his armies. They fear the mark of the beast.
Now, I was considering putting the Thomas theme and like mixing it with the music, but I decided to do something else instead.
I have a feeling I know what you did, but I don't.
Yeah.
I like how it's like almost like cursed.
Yeah.
Well, I
That
don't know
is
if you
what
edited-
nearly killed the comp.
So you edited all that background in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was saying I don't remember that being a part of the intro. Was that actually a part of the intro?
I'm
I
gonna
can't
go
remember.
back a little bit just so I can show this. So you may notice like the icon of sin kind of flashing.
Yeah.
That was done by accident. That was a rendering error. No joke, that was a rendering error that made it in, and I just
But
it
worked
worked,
out.
and I just left it.
Yeah.
The original intention was to have it so that the icon of sin, so like first of all, I'm gonna talk about this first actually. So this is obviously, I didn't even notice the 79%, but this is the loading screen for like the little cutscene when you see Olivia in 2016.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it worked really well in the background. But this, you can kind of see the lines from where I did this. This was chroma keyed out. So this was doing a chroma key, which my computer does not like, with footage in the background. And then the icon of sin was faded into the background as well. And originally the title card, the version of this that you saw, had a glitch effect over it. So it was doing 2 chroma keys, a fade, and a whole bunch of other shit all in this one area. And it just nearly killed the comp.
Yeah,
But the
it's very
icon of
vague,
sin was
but it's
supposed to
still
be...
Yeah, there's that little box. I noticed there's that little box around the Doom Eternal part.
Yeah, I
And,
don't know.
I saw that, but
I don't know what
I saw
caused that. I have no idea why
Yeah,
that happened.
it's-
That happened several times throughout the comp, and I'm not sure why.
yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, that's a little like weird comp error, but that's
Yeah, I really don't know what caused it because it shouldn't be there.
oh, I forgot to have chat open on my iPad still, and I just saw in chat somebody was saying Ryan watch Ghostbusters.
Wait, you have my chat open?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't even reading. I don't even have my chat open. I keep my chat
Yeah,
off during this just because I don't want it to cover the screen. I'm gonna actually read chat real quick. Hold on.
It was just one person who said hello, then left, then there's me, and then there's Plasma.
Oh, hey Alex, welcome back. I thought you were busy. Anyway, fuck. Do you hear that shit? I don't know. All right, but what?
Sounds like you're dying.
I know. What was supposed to happen here and why those frame errors were there was I had the icon of Sin faded into the background here so that you could kind of see it when the logo disappeared. It was really cool, but my computer could not handle it. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, what actually came out was
It worked very well. I just
Yeah,
left it
worked
as
out.
is because I was like, you know what? That actually is really cool. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna leave it. You know, it worked out. So I'm not complaining. Oh, I love this. I love this.
Oh, I haven't. I don't. I like the old animation. I feel way faster.
Hold on, I want to see that again. I want to see that again. I was I got a YouTube notification that blocked it. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that sucks.
Oh wait.
Oh,
There we go.
I don't. I like the old animation. I feel way faster than.
So this is one of the familiar jokes. You probably remember this one. Gotta have the montage to Deja Vu.
Yep.
Yep, that's me. I don't know how I ended up in this situation.
I was like, he had to have done something with this.
Yeah, I couldn't think of what to do, so I was just like, I'm just gonna do this. And
The record scratch, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, I'm thinking in my head, like, what's Matt gonna do? What's he gonna do? There's so many things he could do. What's he gonna do?
yeah.
Oh, big ass boy.
I love how you apparently knew how to kill cacodemons before playing the game.
Well, I just thought I could sticky bomb him in general. I didn't know that was how you killed them.
Oh,
I got
okay.
a notification Like, oh, that's how you kill him? I just thought, oh, this is a ranged weapon. I could probably shoot it at him, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. Holy shit. Yeah, I remember I kept on seeing memes about like something called the Icon of Sin. So I'm like, oh, I assume that's probably like the final block. Imp more like.
Oh, that was well done. Oh, that was well.
Pokey pokey. That's what Doom's all about.
Oh, the Fallout 4 music. Oh.
What, Fallout 4?
That's in Fallout 4. Yeah,
Is it?
That's one of the few. Yeah,
Ah.
it's one of the few songs that is. If you don't have any of the DLC, it's one of the few songs that's still in the game.
That's actually really neat.
If you
I
have
didn't know that.
if you have DLC, it's because it's the only song that's in Fallout 4 that's copyright claimed.
I just used it because it was the original version of the Hokey Pokey, which is better than like the shitty kids versions I was finding. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, I love to look at
get the launcher. Now that right there is the only joke that I cut.
From the old one.
Actually, no, it's not the only joke from the old one. In the beginning. There's a lot of them from the old one. That joke is the only joke I was deliberate about not including as much as possible. I tried to
wow,
cut it
that's
out
a lot.
every opportunity I got because you kept saying it, and I was just like, it's not even funny anymore. There is one
it's
one
funny
other
to me
instance
because
where it
it's
happens.
Meatball.
There,
It's funny to me because I couldn't. Every single time I saw it, all I thought of was that one clip.
Ugh, now I know how a meatball feels.
Yeah, that one.
Ugh, I've been slobbered. You didn't tell me you was bringing a secret weapon, Luigi.
that's Mama Luigi to you, Mario. I love those. I love that show.
It's so loud on my end.
I'm sorry.
So loud.
This is why I have a limiter. This is why I have a limiter on stream. Anyway, there is one instance where that happens again. You'll know it when you see it, but I tried to leave it out as much as possible because not only did I think I overdid it in the last one, but I think you overdid it as well. Because it's funny. It's funny, but it kind of you know.
Yeah, it's just every single time I saw a Cackle Demon, all I thought was that first clip
Yeah.
I saw where you showed me
Ding!
the whole
Meatball.
Yeah, that's all I thought of, and it's like, god damn it.
The comedic timing of that was brilliant. That's probably the best joke of the entire first comp. Like, the timing of that was brilliant.
It's like, oh, what the fuck is that? Ding! Meatball!
And then boom! Because you had fired the missile launcher.
Yeah, because I was thinking, if I see something I don't recognize, first instinct, shoot it with a rocket.
I know. The comedic timing was just so perfect. I loved it. I could never recapture that. I honestly don't think I'm ever going to time a joke that well again. Well, actually, maybe that's not true. I think some of them in this one were timed really well.
Yeah. Who knows? I have tons of other content,
Be
too.
gone!
Yeah.
Not!
So you see what I mean with, like, all the clips? This is definitely more of, like, a compilation than the
Yeah,
last
it's
one.
more or less just me being an idiot.
Yeah.
No man can pass through the gates.
Thank you. I'm like, I really wanted to scream yeet when they were talking.
Well, to the great Khan Maker will be made.
Okay,
And the energy will be restored once again.
Yeah?
I only found this out like a week ago. I never commented on it in the series, but I couldn't place the voice of the Con Maker. And I'm like, why does she sound so familiar? She's the same voice actress
As Asajj Ventress. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, why does she sound so familiar? And for the entire compilation, I couldn't put my finger on it.
Yeah, I was gonna
found out-
comment about that because you were hating on her so much, and I was like, dude, you like Clone Wars, don't you? She voices Ventress.
Yeah, I just hate. Yeah, she sounded familiar, but she's like, I hate her. I just hate her because she's like, really? You're meant to be essentially the equivalent of God in this universe.
Yeah.
Why
Well,
are you
no, God
basically
is the Father.
useless?
God is the Father. She's an angel.
Yes, true, correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Written from the souls of the non-believers.
I'm a voice actor, by the way.
Yes. I love this, seeing this.
That is the most...
You cannot interfere.
There she is.
It's humanity's chance to repent.
I can't unsee his eyes now.
I know. Once you know about it.
Yeah. I just imagine this bald girl just talking instead of her. The Slayer resists the will of the God.
Wait, can you hear the music in the background though? There's a
Yeah,
music
little
cue.
quiet.
I'm gonna turn it up as much as I can. And it is quiet. I tried to make it louder, but I guess I forgot to do that because it's not louder. But just listen to this.
Resist the will of the Khan Maker.
I hear it a little bit, yeah.
It's pretty quiet. You'll hear it more when you actually get to watch it properly.
Yeah, I probably will watch it once it's uploaded on my own time.
I hope you will. Watch it on my channel. Give me
Trying to
views.
tell the Slayer what
Oh, yeah,
to do
sure.
and failing. I mean, you don't tell the Slayer to do anything. The only thing you tell the Slayer to do is kill and then kill some more. The Slayer only knows two.
Oh, I love
the
this
Slayer
part.
only knows two things. Rip.
I needed to bring that back.
Oh god, I love it, but I hate it at the same time.
I had to bring that back.
It's
so
it's
good.
like the perfect. It's the perfect level of cringiness, but it's still funny cringe.
I know, it's great. I just had to. When I heard
Oh,
you
yeah, no, I
say,
appreciate that.
when I was watching the stream and I heard you say that, I was like, oh my god, I have to do this. Like, that was my actual reaction. I was sitting at my computer watching the stream and I'm like, holy shit. And I did it.
I'm sorry, what?
The what?
The what?
Mario?
Yeah. It's a clip from Superstar Saga. I took the fire release sound and Mario saying fire and I mixed them and then made it the sound effect.
I have a flamethrower now? I'm so lost already! One of the few. What the fuck are you? Oh, gargoyle. Okay, yeah. It's the motif that it kind of... I was gonna call it a gargoyle, but I'm like, probably not called a gargoyle. No, it's called gargoyle. Oh no!
You see, it's a lot more like a comp.
Oh, oh my god, that's gonna piss me off.
What,
Oh
the
my God,
crack?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I noticed that too, and I was like, wow, how did you not see that one?
You know what's funny? I actually think I missed that in the second playthrough.
Really?
I think I actually didn't see that.
Wow.
I might have, but I don't remember. Because I played through it like almost like a week ago now, the second time.
Now, I would have masked that, but the problem with it is there was so much on screen that I was just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna green screen it in.
Yeah, that worked. That worked.
Yeah, I got lucky that it was an all gray room, so I could do that, and it worked out pretty well.
You got a problem, bro? What's up, bro? You got a problem, bro?
So this right here is why I'm glad.
I forgot how dumb this is, but it's still so funny to me.
This clip coming up.
Face.
This clip. This clip coming up is why I'm glad I actually watched the streams.
What's up, bro? Like a fucking
You see that? I actually put in the chat messages this time, so there's context. Now I'll admit,
Fucking 80s movie, bro.
I could have had it say like me, but I decided not to do that because I didn't want to credit myself with this type of shit because it was like I thought since I'm editing the comp, I really didn't want to also be like, I
you
made
didn't
him
want to
say
plug
this.
yourself in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm plugging myself enough already. I made this, so
Yeah, exactly.
it's like I don't want to plug myself any more than
I
that.
think I think I bring it up anyway.
Yeah,
at some point,
I
at
try.
least in the streams.
You did bring it up. You'll see. You did mention me by name, and you'll see what I did with that later. Because it was very difficult, but it was very specific.
What's up, bro?
Gotta have the zoom.
Oh, God, that's actually not the feeling. Oh, God, that seems painful.
Now
Oh
this
my
scene.
God,
What?
I remember. It took me. I didn't realize this until after. I don't know if I did it in this playthrough, but I know there's a one up behind his throne.
Oh really? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's one of the secrets you need for this level. There's
Huh.
a one up behind his throne, and I didn't. I don't think I remember if I got it in the playthrough or not, but I got it in the second time through.
I'm gonna talk about this. In this scene, I don't understand why he whispers at first. Have you noticed that? And then he like appears
Yeah.
and he's like, it's so weird. I don't know why they did that. It doesn't bother me. It's just weird.
I will say this: there is a clip in. There's a clip in the new playthrough that will come up, and I'll see if I can point out the section.
Mhm.
You can see Daisy inside the map in this level.
You can. Daisy's in every level, I think.
I think he's in. I don't know if he's in
She.
every level, but
She.
or she. I don't think she's in every level. I know she's in a majority of the levels. I think there's only a few that she's not in.
Yeah. It is now.
Now.
It is not yours to take. It is now.
I had to leave that in.
Cannot kill the priests. You know our laws. Despite their transgressions against the covenant, they are still of sentinel blood.
I was so confused.
What
at this
you
point. I was
interfere
like,
with
what?
now is bigger than you can imagine. It is written, it is their time to give penance. If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath. You are but one man. They are no longer your people to save.
I'm a voice actor, by the way.
I'm gonna assume to not touch the floor. I assume to not touch the floor. Touches the floor.
I was fully prepared to throw up text at that point, being like, yeah, he touches the floor. But then you said it. It worked out. You a lot of the time you did write some of the jokes for me, so I was happy about that.
You know-
So
You know what I have expected you to do? You know what I have expected you to do? I don't know how hard it would have been for you, but I have expected you to subtitle some of the things I did. In that case, I expected, oh, he's probably going to subtitle
I'm gonna
it.
be honest. I really, really wanted to. But I just was like, I just never did it. I don't know why. I really wanted to. It was planned, and I really wanted to do it, but I never did. I genuinely don't know why. I don't have a reason. I just never did.
I am experiencing pain. Pause. Hold on.
I actually got yelled at immediately after that.
Really? Is that why you paused?
Yes, originally, yeah.
This right here, this text. When you said pause, I was gonna put a clip. During this time, I was making a video about a pair of fursuit hooves that I bought, and in the beginning of the video, I slam a paw down, and I was like, pause. And I was gonna put that in, but that video wasn't done yet, so I was like, I probably should not do that, and I ended up just putting the text. This is where I came up with the idea of putting in the chat messages. Was right here. Because I was like, I needed to contextualize that.
So you went back and did the other one, but you did this one first, of what you're telling
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Yeah, I really wish I put that clip of that video in, but that video ended up getting canceled. I'm gonna talk about that in a
Video.
yeah, in a separate video. The video I'm actually gonna be filming today, I'm gonna talk about that because it's gonna be like an update video. Because there are reasons why that's canceled. It's a
Noise.
not really drama, but yeah, I'm not gonna get into it now. What are you, furry? Gross.
Hey, Revenant. Dude. Motherfucker. Dude, Skeleton Man.
This is the only. I believe this is the only chat message that I didn't subtitle.
Yeah, dude,
I didn't
Skeleton Man.
subtitle this one because it was just so short that I was just like, don't need to.
Not worth it, yeah.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
This.
I hate this section. I still hate this section. I did it on my like second or third try, but I still hate
Falling
Oh,
platforms,
good.
my
Collapsing
favorite.
Platforms, my favorite. Is it here? Yeah, there it is.
I had to leave this in. I had to. I had to.
That's
I love it. This fucking spring sound effect.
No, it's the jump sound effect from Superstar Saga.
Yeah, I hear. You know what? When I hear that, I think Sonic.
Really?
I hate to say it, but when I hear that, I think of the Sonic spring noises. I think they're almost the exact same sound.
No, not really.
At
The-
least
The
in my head.
the spring sound is more like burnow. You know?
Yeah, I think it's just the same like not same audio, but like same type of noise.
Yeah,
But they're
but
so similar
basically
that I
what this scene is a bit like seems a bit pointless, I guess, in the grand scheme of things because it's not the funniest scene in the world. This scene is actually establishing the jump joke, which is the jump sound effects, where I put in the regular jump sound when you're jumping normally or swinging off monkey bars, or in this case getting propelled by something, and then the high jump sound when you double jump. So that's why this scene is in. It's just to establish that joke, pretty much. I still think it's pretty funny though.
Easy peasy.
I was hoping so much that you'd say "train make things go boom" in this scene,
Things go boom.
but you didn't say it. You
make
didn't.
yourself?
You never said "train make things go boom."
It was literally right thing. It literally said it right in the thing. If you rewind and listen, you hear me say it.
No, you said "big gun make things go boom." That's what you
I'm pretty
said.
sure I heard my name.
Listen,
Slayer of
I keep forgetting this skips 30 seconds. This skips 10.
I like big gun. Big gun mean things go boom.
Oh, true. I did.
You
say
said
that.
"mean things go boom." I was hoping so badly that you'd say "train make things go boom" so I could make a train explode again. But you never gave me that opportunity. You never did throughout the entire playthrough. You didn't say that
Okay.
once. At least as far as I could tell.
I love
Why are
that.
you hitting yourself?
That's probably one of my favorite gargoyle glories.
And then we have the tracking.
What the fuck is that?
Don't care. I'm killing it now.
The beast draws near to me, my brothers and sisters.
But he is weak.
Yes.
Oh god, this. I remember this. Oh no.
Doomslayer's
I had a lot of trouble with this fight for some reason.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh.
Dead.
I guess I really am weak.
I guess I really am weak.
You can tell how many times I've watched this. I've watched this a couple times just to make sure everything went right. Also, since I made it, I watched it a lot.
This.
Oh,
This,
yeah.
and there you go. And wait for it.
I swear, I'm the biggest, dumbest idiot ever. Oh, I see.
That...
It reminds me of Mark going, no.
That was actually the idea. That was the idea. No joke. That was what I based that off of.
Yeah, that's. I immediately I saw the numbers going up. I used to imagine Mark putting on the mask after Chica pops up and going no, and then Chica goes yes.
I'll be honest. I could have timed that so much better, but like you said it so like I don't know what it was. Something I can't remember why, but I just couldn't get it to match exactly for some reason.
Yeah.
So it was a bit weird, but it works.
I am expecting you to put the fucking Looney Tune. That's what I say.
I see. It was the chicken. I forget his name.
I know it's a chicken. I just don't remember his name either.
God, whatever. But yeah, I considered doing it, but I was like, no, that's too easy. That's too easy.
I died again. I like this. This is fun.
That I don't think you understand. When I first saw that, I wish I laughed even harder than I was. That I found that so funny. That scene still stuck with me throughout this entire playthrough.
It was.
This will always remember that.
This was the one time where you actually annoyed me when you suggested a joke because you were like, it was like you spin me right, and I'm there like,
that's what I imagined.
Are you trying?
That's what I immediately thought of.
Yeah, but I was there thinking like, are you trying to insult me? Because that's why I put the spin sound effect in, because I was like, that's a much better joke.
Yeah, it is.
Because I don't.
That was much better.
The thing with you suggesting jokes, it's not the fact that you're suggesting the jokes that bothers me. It's the fact that it's so easy for me to take that bait and make it happen. Because I want to challenge myself a little bit. Like, I want to have fun with it. And if I'm just doing, like, the first thing that comes to mind, it's like, it's not going to be a good video. Because, like, everybody, when they see that, they're thinking, you spin me. But spin?
Yeah,
no, people don't think of spin.
Now, the thing is, that's the first thing that went into my head. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Exactly. That's what it is. That's generally what it is when you suggest jokes. It's not a thing against you. It's a thing against how quick it is.
Either that, or I was going to say you could have put a Beyblade clip in there.
Yeah. I didn't think of that. I was just like...
Yeah.
I was like, spin. I needed to put spin in.
After I recommended it in my head, I'm like, oh, wait, I could have said Beyblade. That would have been...
Yeah, but I was just like, spin. I need to put in spin. I gloss over this part hard, and I feel bad about that. But you really didn't talk much during this part.
Yeah, I was semi confused. Yet at the same time, like, whoa, this is neat. This is so trippy to me. Like going into the. I actually think I remember. What I titled this episode.
You are now in control of the Revenant drone.
You may use it to reclaim your property.
Hippity hoppity, the shocking my property.
I love the timing here.
Okay. I don't want to skip it. This is cool. I can skip it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, as you see, I glossed over it. I feel bad about that, but I really didn't.
Nothing really happened. It was just more of that shoot, point, shoot, point, shoot. Oh yeah, I forget. What did I do to this guy?
Shoot him.
Am I the one? I think I blood blew his head. Yeah, I blew his head off.
If I was going to, if I was going to redo this video, the one thing I would change is I would put I would put text saying "heartless" over that when you did that. That's the one thing that I would change.
Mark didn't kill him, and I'm like, oh, I guess he really. I thought, because here I am thinking, oh, it's a Revenant. Even though it's a drone, I guarantee something's gonna happen. It's gonna attack me later. That was my reasoning.
Never does.
Yeah, I know it didn't. I didn't, but it's like that was my reasoning.
Get the evil laugh.
This ain't living. The only thing that's gonna be living after this is me.
This is one of the few times where I did follow a joke that you suggested. You can probably guess what it is.
Down came the.
I forgot I made that joke. Oh my god, that's so good. I came out of nowhere.
Haha,
fuck.
parkour.
Ha, parkour. I love that clip. That clip and the one where he's sitting on top of the roof.
And then they jump into the they jump into the fridge. It's like parkour.
No, the one where he's standing on the top of the roof and Dwight's yelling up at him with a megaphone telling him not to kill himself.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that now.
Dwight, you
God.
ignorant slut.
I need to rewatch that show. I need to
love
rewatch
The
that.
Office. The Office.
It's
I'd
so
say
good.
The Office is my favorite show, but Friends is just a little bit better for me.
I don't know why. I like The Office more than pretty much
Oh,
any
yeah, I
other
love
comedy show. I don't know why.
It's because they're self-aware that they're being recorded.
Yeah. And then down he goes.
Why do I always assume I can make every single jump? Oh no! That timing was really bad.
Then we have Crunch.
Ow, my head. Would you like to fly, friend? Fly. Oh my god.
He turned into a health packet.
Yeah.
Punch a slave gate. Apparently that's an achievement.
Yeah, it actually popped up as an Xbox achievement too. That's why I pointed it out.
It was time for Thomas to leave. It was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything. God damn it! That achievement gate, I just got an achievement for killing 666 demons. It just so happens to have 67 gamer score. That's annoying. Haha!
I'm cheating.
I still am very impressed that I broke the game. Apparently they actually fixed that. I saw this clip.
Yeah, you saw this.
I'm gonna get this.
You're gonna like this.
What
You're gonna
the
like this
hell?
joke coming up.
I swear you got stunned right there too. Are you kidding me? Nom nom nom, eat up.
You're gonna love this.
You reused an old joke.
Yep.
And I love it.
Well, I didn't reuse it because that never actually came out.
Yeah,
here it
and
is.
What's funny is that episode right there, that clip right where that ends. I turn around, and then not long after, the video basically cuts.
I know, it worked out so well. Like, I admit that I did play the Nothing Is There clip after using 2 clips from that episode, but there was nothing there. The
There was
entire
nothing
rest of
really
the episode
of
was
use.
just
Yeah,
barren.
there was nothing of use.
And I was just like, oh, I gotta do this. This is why I kept so many secrets with this one, because I wanted to hide this specific joke, because I knew that
Yeah,
you were gonna love
yeah,
this. Because you
Yeah,
have
I
have
really-
been requesting for me to put this in something ever since Assassin's Creed 3.
Ever since you showed me the picture of it, I've
Yeah.
been like, he has to do something with this. It's such a beautiful joke that he could use.
And here it is.
He hasn't used it yet.
It's back in. I was waiting for the perfect moment, and this was it. I love this joke. Well,
I am the one
okay.
that fear. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, yeah, there. That's why I asked if I could use that picture. It's just
Okay, after this I have a request. Can you just please take that audio clip of "I am the one they fear" and then send it to me so I can post it to it on
Sure. I'll send you the clip itself. I can do that.
Twitter. Oh my god, that's
I am the one
hilarious.
I fear. I had to. By the way, do you have any idea how difficult it was to Photoshop that out so that it was transparent? It was surprisingly hard. It was
I'd
surprisingly
imagine it's
hard.
pretty difficult, but it works and it's fucking funny.
The one they fear. Nom, 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 nom. Damn it! Eat up, boy. No, we're gonna do Slayer Gate. You know why? Because I want the Omega. Holy crap! That's Cyber Demon. Oh, hi,
Shrek.
Hi, friend.
You legit sounded like Shrek in that scene.
I wasn't even trying to. That's just my genuine, like, stereotypical Scottish accent.
You're like, I want the Omega donkey. I'm just there like,
Donkey,
oh
I
my
want
God.
the Omega.
I'm just there
Give
like,
me
oh
the
my
gun,
God.
donkey.
Didn't even see you back again. Hello. That's the Cyber Demon. No, it's a Baron Hill, actually.
Apparently every demon is a cyber demon.
Okay.
I saw the Cyber Demon and then I saw the Baron Hell and I'm like, oh god, no.
Go crazy.
I expect you to use the audio. I expect you to use the Eminem clip, but then I'm like, oh, I know that works too.
The what clip?
That's the go crazy that's from Eminem.
Is it?
That's an Eminem song, yeah.
No, it was a Vine.
Yeah, it originated. It's the Vine, but the song originates from Eminem.
Does it? I didn't
I
know
think
that.
the song's called. I think the song's called "Just Lose It" by Eminem.
I did not know that.
I think.
But of course, instead,
It's Baron Hill, actually. Never mind, I'm wrong. Okay. Go crazy.
we get that.
I want to know how to do that effect because I'd love to get a coXLR and have that be just a button I can press.
Wait, you want to do what?
I want to get a soundboard, just have that noise just be a button I can press.
I have no idea
And
if you
it's-
can do that. I only know how to do it with Vegas. You do it with the vibrato effect. I have no idea if you can do it live.
Oh yeah.
I like the idea of having a shield in front of me when I shoot. That sounds pretty lit, yes.
I like big gun.
His blood type is AB positive.
That's how she sounds. That's how she sounds. Elena Richardson in the background. She's like,
His blood type is AB positive.
Oh, the doctor.
funniest
talking
shit in the
about
world.
guy?
She's so horny for him. It's the funniest shit in the world.
I know.
It has definitely shaken my scientific resolve.
It's just
And by scientific resolve, it means I'm horny.
Yeah. So that's the first instance of what I would call a perfectly cut scream. Just listen.
Oh, that's death. What the fuck?
Is that Samurai Jack?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
You sounded like a coup when you said that. You're like, yes. You legit sounded like him.
Oh, that's death. What the fuck?
You see? You legit sounded like a coup.
I'm gonna fucking shit myself. I'm laughing so hard. Fuck.
Wait, what? Pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. Pay attention.
Slice and dice. What the fuck is that? A meatball. I know.
And that is the one time that is one of the only two times that the meatball joke appears.
It's meatball. You know what it is? It's not a meatball. It's a spicy meatball.
It looks more like a meatball though, because it's brown.
Yes,
It's a meatball.
spicy meatball.
I don't wanna do this
Yeah,
anymore.
spicy meatball.
Slice and dice. Eat up, buddy. Nom nom nom.
Your salvation lies.
Ah, story kill. Shame. Oh, man. Eat up, little boy. Just because you're tougher doesn't mean you don't need to eat. Oh, do I get to shoot it? Oh. I want to shoot it, though.
Bitch mode.
What's funny is I'm not the only one who had that complaint. Apparently, Mark really wanted to shoot it.
A lot of people complain about it. Even I was a little bit disappointed.
Just bitch mode.
I just wanted to shoot the gun.
Da-da-da.
Yes! Yes! I'm so glad you did
Those
that.
things need to be cleansed since the UAC.
It's the only thing I was thinking of. And you know what? I have a question. The song that you were like humming after that, was that the theme to Saw?
Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na.
Was it?
I think, depending on what it was, yeah, probably.
I have to ask because I've never actually seen those movies.
It is-
So
yeah,
that was
I can-
lost
I'll
on me.
send
I
you a-
just left it in because I thought it was. So
Yeah, I'll send you a clip of what the actual song is, just so you can get an idea of what it
Yeah.
sounds like.
Yeah.
And all it is, it's just the ending of the movie.
Annoying company. Oh, come on! You have to go 5 minutes of falling through the floor. Am I that fat? Stop!
We have Saw 2.
Company.
Okay, Sam Hayden.
Oh, come on! You have to go 5 minutes of falling through the floor. Am I that fat?
I got lucky with the next clip, because you gave me an opportunity to put in the audio of him saying that so that that wasn't lost, and I'm so happy about that.
Stop! You wanna bet, Sam Hayden? Do you wanna bet?
Yeah, I was looking for a picture so I could put it up on the screen, and I saw that, and I was like, wow. But I gotta say this, I think one of my favorite things from this series is the character of distorted Sam Hayden. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but pretty much every time this man talks, I distort him.
Yeah, you warp and distort his voice because apparently he's not allowed to speak normally. You know what I
I
imagine?
just turned him
when I
into a
distort Sam
character,
Hayden?
distorted Sam Hayden.
You know what I imagine every time I hear Sam Hayden? I just imagine him drowning in a pool.
Why?
Like, I imagine it's like, I don't know why, because I get the visual of like, imagine what Stephen Hawking sitting in a pool would sound like, and then I think of Sam Hayden sitting in a pool.
But yeah, distorted Sam Hayden is probably my favorite character in the Doom
Compiverse.
movies. Yeah, in the Doom cinematic universe. Distorted
Doom
Sam Hayden
comp
is my favorite
universe.
character. This was fun. This was fun because you remember
yeah, I
the.
resent you this.
Let's talk about the drama of this real quick. It's not really drama. This was corrupted to hell and back. It was so bad, and I grabbed footage
I
from
wish you
someone
kinda
else.
showed me.
I probably still could. I could probably recover the file. I don't know if I might still have it. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
This was really, really corrupted. Like, the audio was corrupted, too. So I grabbed footage from somebody else, and I didn't notice it was watermarked until after I rendered.
Yeah, and,
So I was like,
yeah.
shit.
And then I sent you.
You sent me this, which is the new footage.
I just re-recorded it. Yeah.
Yeah. But the audio is still from the other one, from the one that
Original file.
No, it's from the one that I stole, because the original file had
boy.
corroded audio as well. It's fine. It's the same audio. But I had to put in your audio, so I had to edit in, because you talked during this, so I had to edit in your audio near the end. So, that was fun. It worked out, though. I just wanted to explain that. But, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but you can see the BFG 10,000.
Oh yeah, I know I can see it. I just never commented on I'm just like, ooh, is that the BFG 2000?
Yeah, like, nobody talks about it when they see it. Nobody acknowledges it. It's the craziest thing.
It's because there's so much going on in the foreground. It's not really.
Yeah,
much
you don't
going
pay
on.
attention. You don't notice until it's
Yeah.
pointed out, and then you're like, oh shit.
This scene, I actually found out something very funny about this scene.
Mhm.
This up to right the point where he's walking up to this guy and he dodges out of the way. This part was the first thing they did. This is the first level they designed.
It was, yes. This was in the original QuakeCon footage, I think.
Yeah, this is the first level they designed, and I'm like, ooh, so that's why this looks very janky. Or like less janky than some of the other cutscenes.
Yeah, you compare it to the original version of this footage, it's insane. It's insane.
This. Okay. This guy looks like the guy who did the Game Awards.
He does. Holy shit.
I saw his face. I didn't comment on it, but I'm like, he looks like the guy who does the Game Awards, doesn't he?
I never noticed that. You were so... Holy shit, you're right.
He looks almost exactly like him. Put up in stream, put up a picture of him and then put a picture of this guy.
I do that, but I don't want to open Chrome right now.
I know, it's like, it just next time, when we're off camera, just do it, and you can't tell me I'm wrong.
I agree with you. Oh, and I should say this, I'm glad you used the same skin, just by pure happenstance, because...
Oh yeah, no, I purposely loaded back in to use the same skin.
Yeah, because the original, like, the stolen footage, had the base, the normal skin, so it created a continuity error, and it bothered me. So I'm actually glad that we changed it.
Yeah, I purposely went back in with that skin because I had the Doom Marine one, the classic Doom Marine skin.
Yeah.
And that's why I just said, okay, I'll go back in with the same skin because I actually like the skin more anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how he's
Oh,
gentle as fuck with them.
I love how you call him gentle when you just choke the guy.
I know, but it's like if he really wanted to be, if he
I
really
mean,
wanted to get
comparatively,
that
yeah, he is gentle.
Yeah, that's Doom Guy's version of gentle.
You can't be here.
Here.
I'm surprised you didn't comment on this when he takes the plasma rifle, because you've had one for ages at this point.
Yeah, I found out this can be the first time you get a plasma rifle. You can go around when you first pop into it, I think it's Exalta when you get it.
Yeah.
You can go around it. You can go you can physically jump around it, and you can miss that plasma rifle if you're not.
Oh yeah, you 100% can, but it just always, I don't know. I'm just surprised you never commented on it, because literally everyone else had. You know, everyone's like, "Wait a minute, don't you already have the plasma rifle?" It's like,
Yeah.
this was for the demo.
Yeah, in my head, I figured, oh yeah, this is probably just a reuse thing from when the demo / QuakeCon or whatever footage.
Yeah.
I probably assume it's just old footage.
Pretty much, yeah. Another thing I'm happy about is the look of the BFG 10,000. So you see how it's kind of like lit up and bright?
Mm-hmm.
In the stolen footage, it was a lot darker. So again, it created a continuity issue. So that kept it consistent. So I'm actually glad we changed it out in general for various reasons.
What?
Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing.
Boom.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh god, I broke his neck.
And then,
Oh, this.
Yeah,
This
this.
is the best scene in the game. I love this.
nah, the best scene in the game is when he says a certain line that you'll hear later.
I have to shoot it. Oh my god, I have full control of it. I have control of it now! Wait, do I actually? No, I don't. Of course I don't.
Warning. Mars surface targeted. Safety mechanism activated.
Just imagine he says no.
You so fucking precious.
You used the
I
joke
had to
again.
do that.
You used the joke again.
Yeah. Of course I did.
Say hello to my little friend!
And you can once again kind of see like the box where I had to mask out the text. I don't know
little bit,
why that
tiny
happened.
bit.
I have no idea why that happened. Like I said, it happens a couple times. I have no idea why. It's so weird. So weird.
I see it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a more lit up screen.
Oh my god. It's so good. Nah. Oh, I'll do it one more time. It's too much fun.
You know what I just now noticed?
What?
You sounded like Squidward. SpongeBob. I got the BFG, SpongeBob. Hey, SpongeBob, want to hear my new clarinet solo? Just shoots him with the BFG.
I know I'm wasting it, but it's just too much fun. Yeah.
Access to surface gun bridge granted. Manual loading initiated.
I told you I do it every single time he talks.
Yeah, I
Pretty
think I
much.
even comment. Oh, so that's where he got that from.
Yeah. I had to do that. I did.
I think
don't-
I pretty much comment on it too. I'm pretty sure I comment on it. In the stream.
I don't think I left that in because I don't remember seeing that. But I just, again, I have to say it again. I love Distorted Sam Hayden so much.
It's a teleporter now, bitch.
Oh, that's what I said.
Can we talk about how smooth the Doomslayer is operating that touchscreen? Like, goddamn.
Yeah, it's like he's so gentle with like actual people and actual technology in this game, but in the last game, it's like I like punchy.
I know
Breaks the filters.
he is so smooth with that touchscreen. Like, Jesus Christ.
And yeah, then with the filter, he's like punch,
I know.
punch.
You know what? A funny thing about the filter, Sam Hayden's instructions are all in the game. He says the full instructions on how to take it apart. I'm not joking. It's in the game. If you pause that before the Slayer breaks it, you can hear the full line before it gets cut off. Like, well, not pause the game, but like pause it with console commands. It's crazy. He just kicks it. I love this joke. I love this joke. You're gonna see it in a second.
3, 2, 1.
I figured like I'm like in my head. I'm like I can imagine him doing something Nintendo / Smash related, but I'm like I don't think he'll do it.
Most of my jokes are
In my
Nintendo
head.
related.
Well, yeah, I'm like I can see him doing something Nintendo related, or I can see him something doing just pop culture in general related. But nope, I kind of figured you were gonna do Smash.
Yeah.
Cause it's like that reminds me of Smash.
Fuck.
I have no idea what killed you there. What the hell?
I don't know
killed you?
either. I think it was the What the fuck was that?
What?
It sounded like somebody hit like a fucking bottle inside of a tub.
I hit my mic. That might have been it. Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry
It
about
sounded
that.
Really fucking weird.
All right, but yeah, I have no idea what killed you there. See that blip? Where you open the menu? That's a callback. Stop doing that so often. I had to make a cut like that. I think about 6 times. I like to think that's what ran through your head when you paused the game.
Yeah, I know. I literally comment on it. I'm like, oh fuck!
I know.
I did it again. I gotta stop opening my upgrades menu. Fuck. I love.
I literally said it right there.
I know.
It's my favorite thing in this game.
Because up until that point, I was so good with it, and then that one time, it's like, fuck.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, I can torment him with this, so I just threw that in. I had to re-download that stream, which took like an hour. It took a while. I'm not sure why. It's not that long.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no, I know this level. Oh no.
I was wrong when I knew this level.
Oh, no.
I was wrong.
Yeah, but
It
it
was
was
just a
still
level.
it was still funny. It was
Yeah,
still
still funny
though.
because I thought it was the one that I saw that Mark played when he was forced to play the game by the devs. I was wrong. Same. It looks the same though because it's in Sentinel Prime. /
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
This world's supposed to be. I didn't notice they said rip and tear.
Yeah, they do.
Just now. I didn't notice that. That's
Oh,
actually
but
really
by the way, just a real quick thing that I feel like I should mention. Some people may have noticed that we haven't seen any boss fights yet, even though by this point the Marauder boss fight has already happened. That's because
And the Doom
all
Hunter
those
boss
got
fight.
cut. Oh yeah, and the Doom Hunter as well. Both of those got actually. No, the Doom, Hunter
Hunter
was
didn't.
largely left in. I left that out for consistency because the Marauder was cut. So
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the Doom Hunter boss fight was fine. It's just it had so many people talking in it and stuff like that. And like,
yeah, and the Gladiator was completely cut out. Like that was just completely
Really?
gone. Yeah, like all of it.
Oh,
There was
fun.
none of the Gladiator. Like the stream cut
Oh, fun.
way before you even got to the Gladiator.
fun.
So I really wish they could have gotten that in.
That fight was actually really fun because I like stabbing the shield.
Yeah, it's a really cool fight.
I'm not used to Zelda, but I think I like it the most.
We have the most demonic looking and sounding angel in history.
Welcome
I need to
home,
mute my-
Great Slayer.
I need to mute my mic for a second.
Okay. Wait for that to happen.
Okay, we're good.
Alright.
Alert the priest.
They need to clean that button.
Yeah, they do. I never noticed this, but the Doom guy is ripped as shit.
I know. Especially in this game. He was a lot less ripped than the last one.
Yeah, he was he was ripped. In this game, it looks like he has like a fucking 9-pack.
I know.
Like my god.
Makes sense.
There's nothing you can do that will entice me. All I want to see is your head ripped off. That's about it.
Yeah, I didn't get the context of that.
Yeah, she was trying to offer you Daisy, and I was just like,
Yeah, yeah. Because the thing is, I gotta remember, I had played through this and then started looking at stories-related stuff based
Yeah.
on this after I played through it, so I didn't get the context.
Yeah, I figured, but I still wanted to put
2
that in.
words, rip and tear. I said it once, I'll say it again. The more I hear her talk, the more I want to just rip her head off. I don't care. You hear me yawning? That's it. Oh.
I'm guessing that was the reaction to realizing that the demons were in cages.
Yeah, it's like it's when the demons were in cages. I'm like, oh, so that means they're stronger than me.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
I knew it. I'm like, he's gonna do something with JonTron. He's gonna do it because I immediately thought in my head like I was gonna make that exact like I was gonna mimic that exact clip, and you know what I didn't do? I didn't mimic the exact clip. 'Cause I'm like, he's gonna know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I figured that was intentional, but just
What?
it's so perfectly timed too.
Yeah, it's like I. The thing is, people say I look like a younger, less fat, more fat version of JonTron.
You do.
I don't see it.
You kind of do. But then
If
we
I
have
grow out the beard, yeah.
we have this.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
the
that
arch
screen
file.
shake when you go, oh, and you realize the arch file.
an enemy spawning them, isn't it?
I don't know why I love that screen shake.
Oh my god, that thing is too fast. No, let me go to Atari, damn it! Oh my god. That thing is just hits you once and you go to like no help. I'm gonna give it a good old punch in the dick.
You get stuck.
Or I'm going to get stuck in a Hell Knight. I'd much rather fight a giant version of a Marauder than fight that thing again. I hate Doom Hunters. Give me.
That clip I'm not too proud of the placement of, where you say I hate Doom Hunters, because it implies that what you were fighting wasn't an arch file, it was a Doom Hunter, even though you and I both know it was an arch file. I feel like I
hate
could have
Doom
done better
Hunters
on
too.
that.
I hate Doom Hunters too.
Oh, I know you do, but I hate the way I edited that together because it makes it seem like you were talking about Doom Hunters when you were actually talking about an arch file.
Also completely out of context.
Yeah.
Oh damn it! I don't know if the sound of me flushing my toilet got picked up, but I guess it didn't. Thank God.
Oh, it didn't. I thought you were talking about that scene was out of context.
I said I would rather fight Marauder. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that now. Get out of here! I my goddamn voice by the end of this. I'm screaming it because of that thing. I perfectly dodged around it. Mamma mia, no! Oh, no! Am I going to make my sword?
I make so many songs.
I know.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Feel the power of my sword. Oh, an archvile? Yeah! Archvile, more like...
Now that was a moment.
I would say that was not that bad. I'll see myself out, so everything that's in here...
I could say it was Tara's not that bad.
Yeah. Oh, I love this coming up. I love this. This is one of my favorite parts.
That's 3 of 6. 4.
We got the Mario Kart music.
Yep. Oh god, what track is this? Oh
This
god.
is the menu theme for Mario Kart DS. I'm just gonna throw in a little context before we continue watching this scene. This is why I was so concerned about the fucking, I actually forgot what they were called, about the Slayer Gates not being in, because I really wanted to just have a super like glorious fighting montage to like Mario Kart music at some point while you were doing that. That's why I was so concerned about it, because I really wanted to do this. Can we talk about that timing though?
Yeah, I mean it's a little pixely and frame ratey for me, but yes, I'm enjoying it.
Well, yeah.
all the sticky bumps.
Yeah.
That was really good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? That's weird. I think that's just Discord freaking out. Discord can't handle this. Oh my god.
I know.
My boy.
And then we have the final Slayer gate. I timed the door opening to the music.
Getting viewed for you first is my priority.
Why? I really don't get why this song is so fitting for this.
I don't know either. It actually works.
I know. It's even greater knowing that you were absolutely
sorry, but
miserable while you're doing this.
I wasn't miserable. I'm just like so focused.
Yeah.
Not miserable, just focused.
What were you gonna say?
I was about to say I love this shotgun skin. The
Yeah.
bigger skin for that shotgun. It looks
It's so cool. I didn't even know I got it, but I just did.
I also found out that Ballista launches you back. Like
Yeah, it does.
I'm like, oh shit. Mark found out way later than I did.
Breaker of gate.
And then we got the old maker donkey.
It shares ammo with the BFG. Oh my.
Pure maker technology, inspired by Sentinel weaponry and refined by their divine intellect. Its destructive potential is staggering.
I'm gonna be honest with you here. I had no idea what the Unmaker actually was when I told you to get it, so I did not know it was a BFG like super weapon. I had no idea that it was.
I will say I actually will a little bit of trivia about that. The Unmaker used to be essentially the equivalent of the BFG in one of the old Doom games. It used to be essentially, it was going to be more powerful than the BFG and have its own ammo type, but they then scrapped it and then just did what they did here with Doom Endurm Eternal. In the old
Endurm Eternal?
Endurm Eternal, yeah.
That's what you call. That's what you called it. You called it Derm Eternal.
Yes, Doom Eternal. The great game that is Doom Eternal. It's essentially Doom Eternal, but for DS. And it runs on like 10. It runs at 10 FPS.
It's like
and
classic
you only
Doom.
have one level. Yeah. You have like 10 FPS, and it's just the icon of Sin boss fight. Yeah, but it's not the
No.
It's 10 FPS.
It's just the icon of Sin fight from Doom 2.
That's what I was saying. It's the original icon of Sin boss fight. We have to kill the developer's head.
Yeah.
Inside of the icon of Sin.
To win the game, you must kill me, John Romero.
Yes, Romero, George Romero, great director to him.
You're just so excited.
Let me in.
Let me in. I was like so done at that point. I'm like, ah. Then I was so tired after work.
The city of the damned.
Just shot the Unmaker.
And he's just gone.
I like the Unmaker.
It unmade him.
I know.
Really? I'm not surprised, but really, Cowabunga.
Yeah, I actually found out. Now is he immune to all super weapons? The only super weapon he's not immune to is the Unmaker.
That kind of makes sense. It's called the Unmaker.
At least, but here's the funny part. He only wasn't immune to it in the early access footage. Because Mark killed him with a one-shot of the BFG. He is now immune to any super weapon.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
I
like,
remember
I'm
hearing
gonna-
about that. That's a new
'cause if
change
you-
actually. That was done not too long ago. It was
Yeah, 'cause
day
if
one.
you watch-
He wasn't immune, I believe, but he is now.
Yeah, because if you watch Mark's footage, he literally shoots a BFG, hits him while he's teleporting around like the little bastard that he is, and kills him in one shot. It's amazing.
Wow.
That's pretty neat.
I'm not surprised, but really, Cowabunga.
This is another. I'm going to talk about this real quick. This is another part that I had a lot of issues with. I'm not sure why, but this had a lot of rendering issues. I had to re-render this like twice to get it to work.
Oh, Neck Revolt Part 2? You know what I haven't...
That had a lot of issues for some reason, even though it's not anything special.
The screen spinning.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. I love what I do here. Again, another one of my favorite parts. I just like everything that syncs to other things, I guess.
Where is the thing I want? Yeah, there it is. I haven't done this yet.
That was a good sync.
Yeah, at this point, I think I did have the classic Marine armor.
You did. That's why I started playing this. Because you were finally in your like full kit. You just didn't have the classic sounds because I told you not to get them. If I knew you were gonna play most of the game in classic like style, I would have told you to get the sounds.
Yeah, it's like would I have done it? Probably if I want to do it this way, but it's like I never played the original.
Yeah, that's why I told you not to get them. By the way, I've never noticed those bodies under the sheets are moving.
Yeah, I only noticed.
I didn't notice that until
right
I was
there.
editing this.
I noticed it right here. I'm like, yeah. Hard. I quite just casually, like me, using shotgun, try to hit him in the head and misses.
Yeah. And the game just throws another one at you.
Yeah, I guess what I did. I blew it the fuck away.
Yep.
And then Marauder.
I want to comment on something real quick. You continually just shoot smaller demons when that is the opposite of what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm supposed to belch them, aren't I?
Yeah, you're supposed to either belch them, saw them, or
punch.
glory
Or
kill
punch.
them. Like they're
Yeah, I just
there
like shooting.
to.
I like shooting because it's so satisfying. I like
Yeah,
shooting
but they're
because
there
it's
for
so
resource
satisfying.
management. You went through the entire game without figuring that out.
I figured that out. It's just I'm stupid.
Fair enough. You're right.
I hate the dog. I hate the fucking dog.
I'm getting the hang of fighting these guys now.
I got to a point where I knew how much you hated Marauders, so I tried to include every time you glory killed them, so that you could
Yeah,
just
this-
experience them.
Trust me, during the second playthrough, I'm gonna just talk about my hatred for them.
Yeah.
The
Still annoying, but I'm getting the
current
hang of
slash new playthrough.
it. Urdak, here I come.
And here we go, the first instance of the Icon of Sin.
The game almost just
That was the game that forced me off. I swear.
I had everything. The game is me. Oh, no. Okay. I never want to do that again. I say there's a lacking amount of demons, and then I remembered, oh yeah, there is none here.
When you said that, I was typing in chat, like, oh, wait until you see the giant one right through that door. or something like, wait until you get through that door or something. Because you said there was a lack of demons, and I knew that you were going to see the massive Icon of Sin, but you didn't read it. You didn't read it, and I was just like, shit. That's why I was checking so much to see how much of a delay there was, so I knew when I had to type that. I'm not kidding. I meticulously planned that, and then you didn't read it.
Either you typed it and it didn't properly send it to chat, or I legitimately just never saw it.
I have no idea. But I was like, oh, wait until you see this. You're gonna see the Icon of Sin, and I was like, oh boy. Speaking of the Icon of Sin, there he is.
Yeah, fun fact, I didn't notice he was there until after he started moving.
How did you not notice him? He's gigantic.
I know, I thought it was just a part of the background. I'm like,
That's- That makes sense, actually, because he was in Doom 2016, where he was just part of the background.
Stop the procession.
There's the heart.
Yes, the heart of the Betrayer's son.
Mm-hmm. From what I understand, you can only you can only stab the heart with that knife that you get from the betrayer, because she says that you can't stop it, and then when she sees the knife, she's like, wait, shit, no, yes you can. Oh no.
It's like she even says we will not be able to control it.
Yeah.
We will not be able to control it. No.
I love the no.
No.
No. It's great.
For me, I just imagine the actors in the story are like, no. And then they had all the effects edited in.
Yeah. I was considering distorting that, but I decided not to. Because it's
She's
a serious
not
moment.
Con maker.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, she's already distorted. We already have one distorted character, that being distorted Sam Hayden. He's good enough.
Yeah, that's when I saw the explosion. That's when I first noticed. Oh, that's the icon of sin.
Oh, it moves. It's alive. Oh shit! I'm gonna be honest here. I was pissed when I first saw this because I saw the armor and I was like, "That looks nothing like the icon of sin that was in the trailer." Then I realized it was armor. So,
Oh,
like, it pissed me off because I was like, "He looks nothing like how he did in the trailer. That's disappointing." But then it was like, "You must destroy the icon of sin's armor," and I was like, "Oh, that's what it is." Okay.
I think he just casually opens the portal to Earth on his own.
I know.
Like he's
How?
that powerful. Like he's that powerful he can tear a hole into reality.
I know.
And the con maker just yeets off into bumblefuck nowhere.
Yep.
My god, the Discord frame rate is amazing.
I know, right?
Remember I said this quite like demons?
I mean, I am playing a video, streaming and recording and streaming to you all at the same time. Did you hear
I
that?
said this quite like demons. Stand corrected. Savvy in the back.
You did it again. What
Yeah, I
was the
did.
full quote?
It was, "Ouchie! I am in excruciating pain!" That was the full quote.
I don't know why, but every single time you do a Revenant voice, my brain immediately goes to Sans.
That makes sense, because it's papyrus. It's literally papyrus.
Shut the fuck up, Sans! So
Shut
cool.
the fuck up,
So
Sans.
So cool. So cool.
Stop ruining my life with incidental music! There is only one Doot Skillerman, Sans! Know your place!
Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun playing Undertale.
Yeah. You know what? I am going to request you have me in the party so I can voice act for Sans and Papyrus for the entire game.
I don't think it's on console. It's not on console yet.
Yeah, it is. It's been on console
Is it?
for years. It's been
It
on
is?
console
Oh,
since like
ooh.
2017.
Ooh, I'm happy
It's on
to get that.
Switch. I have it. I don't know if it's on Xbox. I think it is.
I'll have to look.
Yeah.
This.
The icon of sin will grow stronger.
The longer he remains on it.
Yep.
Me. Lord, I made the jump. I hit thing. I hit the monkey bar and it still killed me. Yes, I know. Shut up. Stop. I know.
We must move quickly, for the icon of sin grows more powerful the longer it is on Earth.
Okay. Really? Is that why you're repeating it? Because he repeats it that many times?
I'm still annoyed. Like, watching it back, it's annoying me. It's like, god damn it, stop saying it! I get it!
It's the funniest shit in the world to me.
It's like, I think in my second playthrough, it's like, every single time he says it, I'm just gonna respond with, okay. Nonchalant, no emotion, okay.
It's just the funniest shit in the world to me. I don't know why. It just says it so many times. It's great.
Really? Like, I'm not not sure if you know this, but the thing I told you like 20 minutes ago, yeah, I'm telling you again. Oh no, no, god damn it. He doesn't slow down. Okay. I'm going to end you if I see you in real life.
Now you may notice right there, I actually cut out you saying my name.
Yes.
I did that for a couple of reasons. It's mostly because like, well, I don't know. It's mostly because of like the fluid thing. I was just like, yeah, I'm cutting that out. And it worked out well. You can't even tell that it was in. The only way people are gonna know that you actually said my name there is the people who are watching this.
Yeah, the people who are watching the stream.
Yeah!
I thought of that joke and didn't say it, and I'm happy you got it.
You did say it though. You literally said it's time to stop.
I know, but I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, he's gonna use the "it's time to stop" clip, isn't he?
And then
He's
I
gonna
distorted
use
it.
Yes, and I'm very glad you did. I appreciate this. Thank you.
Now, I'm surprised
I
you
didn't
didn't acknowledge this.
I was very confused. That's why.
System acquired. Setting a course for the Earth dimension now.
Nobody has any
I'm
idea what
so
that means. Nobody knows what that means.
I'm so confused.
Oh, here we go.
Why? Say it that many times. I understood the first time.
Tyrant.
No, I am not having fun anymore.
I was going to do something more than just this today. I thought I was going to be able to play something else. Guess not.
The God Maker is near. She cannot let you leave this place.
I totally gloss over this fight, like the con maker fight.
Yeah, to be honest, it's a more. I died way too many times in this fight for this.
It's kind of
to be a fun
boring.
fight.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's a boring fight. It's like shoot con maker, grapple con maker, punch con maker.
Yep.
Do that 6 times.
Con maker, the con maker.
Shoot con maker a bunch.
Yeah.
Grapple con maker.
Shoot it until it dies.
Punch con. Yeah. Shoot con maker. Grapple con maker. Punch con maker. Kill con maker.
Yep. By the way, I want to talk about the line that Sam says right before this, where he's like, "She is invulnerable while she has the orb in her chest." Yet that is clearly not the case.
It's like.
You beat her while she has the orb in her chest.
Yeah, because the whole idea is every single time you punch her in the chest, you're breaking the orb.
Yeah.
That's the whole logic of that boss fight. Oh, you're cracking the orb. You can now hurt her.
Yeah, but like he says, she's invulnerable while she has it. Not like it can be damaged as long as she has it. So it's like, why can you hurt her then?
Yeah, I know. It's such a weird plot hole. It's such a weird plot
Yeah,
hole.
it's I don't know what happened there.
Hell, Vegas says it too. Vegas says it right when you first encounter her.
They probably recorded those lines before they actually programmed the boss fight. Honestly.
Most likely, that's that. At least from what I tell, they tend to do all the recording stuff beforehand anyway.
Yeah.
Especially with certain actors.
Yeah.
Who are more expensive to get.
Boom, wings.
That's a really nice shot, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love the way she looks with the wings, like way more than her like weird, shitty backpack.
Like priesty, backpack. Thing.
Yeah, it's her backpack looks so dumb. It looks so stupid. It's like a little tiny backpack, a little tiny
Fanny
geometric backpack.
Imagine con maker with a fanny pack.
I am now doing so. You see, I just completely skipped the entire fight.
Yeah, because the fight is literally pointless. It's just shoot, grapple, punch. She's ugly. Happening over.
People have said she looks like the Spider Mastermind.
She does to a degree.
Yeah.
To a degree.
Imagine how tight that armor is. Like, think about it. I'm sorry, but imagine how tight her armor is. Like,
Yeah, toward the point where it doesn't look like it. Literally just looks like her brain just explodes out of it.
yeah, pretty much. But like, look at her arm. There is no transition point between those two. It is smooth. That's how tight
I'm
her
pretty
armor
sure
is.
I think it's because it's meant to be like a part of her skin. Like
It's
the
not.
Armor is just
It's
a
not
layer
her
of
armor.
skin.
No, it's not. Her armor is just straight up armor. Cause look, you see where it's damaged?
Yeah.
Like it's actual armor. That is how tight the armor is. The armor is literally perfectly skin tight.
Yeah, I like. Oh my god, I never noticed that, but now that you pointed out, it's like it might as well just be a second layer of skin.
It makes me uncomfortable now. It makes me uncomfortable thinking about that. Like, Jesus Christ.
It's like when you get like glue, like the dried glue on the top of the Elmer's glue bottles. That's what I imagine how tight that skin is. It's just
Yeah.
like, you can like almost peel it off. Like,
Yeah.
I always found that so obviously.
Imagine
That's so
how
oddly
sharp it
satisfying
is.
to me. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, like, Jesus Christ. But, like, look at her hand. Like, there's no... Like, if it was, like, actual... Like, the fact that it's staying on her hand is proof of how tight it is, because that's not connected to anything. That's how tight it is.
It's connected. Yeah, it's connected to itself.
It is literally so tight that it is pressure fit on. That is insane.
Yes.
That is insane to me.
That's why I feel like it's part, like it's not part of her skin, but it might as well just be welded to her skin.
It practically is. Also, if we consider how tight her armor is, there's just a straight up hole in her chest where the orb is.
Yep.
Like that goes into her
Yep.
flesh.
Yep. Yep.
Like, that's insane to me. Boom. Nobody acknowledges that. I have not seen a single person acknowledge that voice.
I think the only person who I've seen at least like say something about it is just Mark, and he says, "Who's that supposed to be?" That's it. It's like, who's the mysterious voice? That's literally all he says. Yeet!
I just noticed my PS4 is on. What the fuck? I didn't turn it on. What? Why is my PS4 on? I'm sorry, I know that was random.
Wow. Welcome back to Doom. Oh my gosh, this is a fucking headache.
You sound so defeated.
Yeah, because I have a headache.
I know.
'Cause I have a headache.
I know, you said it, but I had to put in that text. It was just too fitting.
Oh yeah, that, and I had literally just like walked to my work and back to get hot dogs right before
Wow.
this fight. Like there was a section of time in between the level before that and this level, and all it was just me walking to my work and then back just to get hot dogs. So I was tired.
Yeah. Probably recognize that.
I don't actually.
It's the Doom 2 audio.
Oh, it's like to defeat me, you must kill me,
John Romero.
Romero.
Yeah.
John
I put it in because I just was like, why not? And it works surprisingly well.
Yes.
Like I did put a couple of effects on it. All I did was pitch it down and give it more of an echo, but it worked for this icon of sin. Like that's insane to me. I love that. So this is mostly just vanilla icon of sin.
Half the armor, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to go through the entire fight, and since you barely talked, I wanted to include the fight, so I just kind of skipped to the end.
Yeah,
Well,
and
close
this
to
fight
the
was
end.
so... I died quite a few times in this fight.
That's part of the reason why I skipped around so much.
Dude, the people who spawn the shields, I forget what they're called. They're so
Corpses? I think they're actually called corpses. Or something. I genuinely can't remember. Now, why doesn't the Icon of Sin just destroy the building the Slayer is on?
I know, right?
I'm just saying.
If he's the size of the building, why not just kick it?
He's bigger than the building. He's taller than it.
Yeah, dude, I didn't realize. They basically are telling you, use the fucking sword.
I have to wonder, what happened to the other Titan that you saw in the beginning of the game? Where did he go?
I mean, if the whole thing with the dispelling the corruption after you killed that third priest, he probably just disintegrated.
But that doesn't get rid of the demons. That just stops the invasion. The demons are still there. It just slows down the invasion.
Maybe it just kills all Titans. Who knows? I don't know.
Weird. Because I just realized that Titan never reappears. Maybe it'll be the final boss of Doom 3.
Of Eternally Doomed, yes.
Yeah.
Have they confirmed they're making a third game or just the DLC right now?
I don't think they have.
I know there's DLC.
Yeah.
That's all I know. I wanted to sword him so bad because I found out you could actually hit him.
I mean, you do sword him in the end.
Yes. Indeed.
Oh my god, finally.
We have my absolute favorite part of the entire comp coming up very soon.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my god, finally.
Oh yeah. You can hear it in my voice. I was so tired.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
You sound drunk.
Oh, dude,
baby.
When I do a walk to work and I'm walking at full speed, I'm so tired.
Alright, so coming up is my absolute favorite part of the entire comp. I think you're gonna really like this. This, and I'm just, this is why I was so hyped about this. This is the part of the comp that I probably put the most effort into. It wasn't the hardest to render, but it was one of the things that I put the most effort into, and I think you're gonna like it.
And you will be the savior. Your strength will be their shield.
Just wait, just wait.
Wait, what?
Yeah!
It's just a montage of Forge
Yep.
from Doom 2016.
Just wait, just wait.
Hey, Simba, thank you. Where they at? Well, I want to do this before you.
That was really well timed. Oh, there's Doom Hunter fight. will miss you, Mick. Oh yeah.
And that's it. That's
Oh
the
my
Doom
God, I'm
Eternal
gonna have to
comp.
I'm gonna guarantee if I'm gonna say this right now, if that Deja Vu song doesn't get copyright claimed, I'll be shocked.
It did. It did. It did.
It did for you? Okay.
Yeah.
I won't be mad. I'm
But
honestly not mad.
I love the end credits so much. I've always wanted to do that. Like that right there is literally the core of the Doom comp. I'm not joking when I say that. That's the whole reason why I wanted to do this. I'm gonna talk about this. Have you seen the video where it's like Doom Eternal to Caramel dancing?
No, I'm not.
Look it up. It's called Relaxing Armor on YouTube. That is the whole reason that I wanted to do this, was because of that glory kill montage. And you can see that reflected here because I credit the guy who made it. Where is it? There it is. Editing partially inspired by, I don't know how to pronounce that, but he's the one who made the original video that
he's Russian. That's why I'm like, what the fuck's that?
Yeah. But like quick things you probably didn't notice. We have like the music and sound effects in order, and if we look at this, Initial D, Deja Vu, and then I list it twice. Probably get the joke there. Probably get the joke there. Well, no, I didn't.
Deja Vu.
Yeah,
Oh, Deja Vu.
There you go. There it is. But yeah, we miss you, Mick. I had to put that in because I just.
Yeah, he's not gonna be working on Doom.
Yeah, I feel like Mick deserved credit, even if it's just my shitty, stupid shit post of a video. I think he deserves to be credited.
I mean, hell, and I need to do it now. But in all of the videos where I used some of the Doom music, I did at least link the video.
Yeah.
To the actual music, but I need to go back through and just link mix, like all mix stuff in those, which I probably will do shortly after this. I'll probably go through in the few videos where I have used Doom music. I'll just
yeah, because I feel bad for Mick. He really got shafted. So.
I mean, hell, he used a fucking lawnmower in the one the only thing they fear is you song.
He did so much crazy shit for the soundtrack, and then they just shafted him. They treated him like shit. Like, I mean,
that's Bethesda.
Like, I mean, I understand them being mad that he didn't. Yeah, I understand them being mad that he didn't have it ready on time, but it's like, we would have waited. The Doom fans will tell you that we would have waited if it meant we got a better version of the soundtrack. We would have waited. I would have waited. I would have waited for like 10 years to get this shit.
I could, even if we got Doom Eternal soundtrack by the next Doom game, I wouldn't have been mad.
Me neither.
It's I would much rather have gotten the completed soundtrack, I would much rather have the mixed, Mick Gordon mixed.
The mixed
soundtrack. And
the mixed Gordon.
Yes. I would much rather have the official soundtrack that Mick Gordon did, and he mixed it, than have what id Software did and have it come out on time. I'd much rather wait however long it takes.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not throwing shade to the mixer that did do it.
It just seems sloppy. It seems so sloppy. I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, but I mean, it was because he didn't have access to all the original shit. You know.
All the files, the original audio.
So I feel like we did wrongly blame him, because it's not his fault. He did the best he could with what he had. I think he deserves credit for that. But I still would have preferred the soundtrack to be mixed by Mick. So it's sad that Mick is gone. I don't know who they're gonna get to do it. Like, a part of me is excited that someone else is gonna be doing the soundtrack because we could get something new and really, really different, or we could, get somebody trying to replicate Mick. Or worst case scenario, we could get something worse.
Yeah, it's like, for me, like, when you said I can't wait to see who we're gonna get instead of Mick, my brain immediately just went down the meme route and thought, what if we got fucking John Williams?
That would be cool.
It's a Doom game. It's a Doom game, but it's all orchestral.
That'd be kind of cool.
Orchestral and Star Warsy. It's like, oh my god.
That'd be kind of cool, honestly. It'd be. Oh shit! You know what? It'd be like Doom 3. Like the original Doom 3. Yeah. But yeah, that's the comp with dev commentary. This is, like I said, it was It was a bitch to make, but it was a lot of fun. I definitely had more fun with this one than the last one, I think. Not sure why. I don't know. You were funnier throughout this LP too. Like no shade, but you were a lot funnier.
It's because I was actually enjoying the game a lot more. Like, in moments where I was quiet, it's not just because it's not only because I was focusing. It's because I was having fun. When I'm having fun with the game, I tend to not talk as much because I'm just trying to enjoy the game for what it is.
Yeah.
If I'm getting angry at a game, I get silent, but then I'll have moments of like, fuck, and just get angry, like genuinely pissed at it.
Yeah, and I took that and ran with it.
Yeah, like, whenever you hear me get angry whenever I'm dying, it's because I'm genuinely getting pissed. Because it's like, I know I can do this, and I know I can beat it. It's just I'm getting pissed off because it's like, I'm getting so shafted. And I'm playing on easy! I'm playing on the literally easiest difficulty, and I died at least, like, 40 times.
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, it was just, it was a good time. It was a good time to make that. And I will be honest, I am thinking of, like, if you want me to make a new comp for the new stuff, I'm debating on whether I want to do that or not. I think I could have fun with it, but I'm also kind of worried I might fall into a loop where I just do kind of the same things as in this one.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm only re-recording it for the sake of having a complete playthrough.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I think it could be fun.
If I want to see you do another compilation, I don't want you to do it. You can either do it based off like Slender or whatever, or even Blair Witch. You could probably get some decent stuff out of Blair Witch.
I probably could.
But I'd love for you to do go through all of my videos that have me talking in it, or like Let's Plays, and just get all of my perfectly cut screams, or just in general, either perfectly cut screams, whether it be from me or from the game.
Yeah, I knew you wanted me to do that. That's why I tried to create some perfectly cut screams in this. And I think I did a pretty good job with that one.
Yeah, they were all, because that's my favorite thing. I've been watching whenever Jack uploaded the Perfectly Cut Screams 2 video. I'm like, yes, my favorite type of content.
But yeah, I could probably do that. One thing I'm excited for is FNAF when you come over here and we play all the games. We need to plan that.
Yes.
So. Because we haven't done that yet.
I'm
sorry I bring this up every single time we do this, but I'm just curious.
Yes, it's mostly waiting on me. I'm just trying to get my license because right now I need to get my license because I need to be able to go to work. Because right now I'm Ubering everywhere, and that's kind of pricey.
Didn't you just say you could walk?
I could walk to work, yes, but then I transferred over to a new store.
Oh.
I'm at a completely new store now.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
But, yeah, we need to plan that, because I think that's going to be fun, and of course there's probably going to be a compilation of that, too.
Yeah, so it'll just be a compilation of, essentially, FNAF 1 to FNAF Help Wanted.
Yeah, it'll be,
or possibly,
it'll be
Breach.
It'll be you screaming while I vibe in the background.
And laugh, yeah, and laugh.
And probably deliberately try to scare you.
Yes.
But yeah, that's the comp. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys are excited for the official release of both the Doom 1 and 2 comps this weekend. And I will be making a video today. That's probably going to go up tomorrow just because. And I'm sorry that I didn't upload this week. It'll all be explained in my next video. Like I said earlier, it's a whole bunch of things that all kind of work together. You'll see what I mean when I upload that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah.